You may be wondering why I started stream in the box. Well, I've been doing a little counting. So, I did find out before last stream that there are 30 total trades, I believe. So 1 full box worth of trades. I did the first 8 with the Paldea gym leaders. We got 3 from our friends from Paldea, and we got Drayden's Duraludon. This stream, I plan to at least complete these next 2 rows and get these first 2. We're gonna get 12 trades today, at least, because we have all the Academy stuff, the remaining members of the Paldea Elite Four, and the champion Gita. We're gonna have a little problem though getting the rest, because I think it cycles once a day, once at midnight, that I can have people show up in here. And I think this will be my first time actually interacting with Lacey in here, which means we haven't done our battle yet. So her trade's a long way off. Crispin, I still think needs 1 more after this. Kieran and Carmine, I think, are ready, but they need to actually be in here. And then, of course, funnily enough, Miss, like, super punctual, everything has to be on time, is the furthest behind, where I think we've only interacted with her once. And, I haven't seen her in a bit. We may have to do some save shenanigans in order to get that to work. So, at least today, we're actually going to be getting the rest of the battles done here as well. Ida, Rika, and Poppy. Get all the trades in here done. So, by the end of the stream, all of the special coaches stuff, all of this screen is going to be dealt with. And then we just kind of have to hope for the best when it comes to stuff in the actual club room. That's where things are going to get difficult. Which I'm not happy about, but we're just going to have to deal with it. I think I'm going to start by inviting Gita to start with. So that way everyone else has been... Okay, everyone else here has been invited once, as you can see. Gita is the only person we have not invited at all. And I figure it's best, for the sake of cycling through everything, that we keep them all in sync. Just for the sake of making things simple. So Gita first. It also means we're going to be fighting the champion before we get the rest of the Elite Four done, which is really funny. Let's just hope her team is an absolute ass this time. If you remember from the initial playthrough, for those of you who played this, because I did not stream it, Gita's Ace is a Pokemon that lays out spikes whenever it gets hit with a physical move. But for some reason, she sends it out last! Like, it's the perfect setup Pokemon! You said that, you put that out first. But no, she puts it out last! It's her ace in the main campaign for some reason. I don't know why. But hopefully it's better here. But, I don't trust it. This game does weird things, man. So I'm gonna hope this goes somewhat smoothly. The thing is, stream might be a bit more on the chill side, because we got all the group stuff done last stream during that 4.5-hour mess where we had a blue screen as well. It was a bit of a stream. But this one I think is going to be a bit more chill because it's mostly going to be a few Pokemon battles and trading stuff. We might have time to do a couple other things, but not likely. I'm not planning on going 4 hours, so we're not going to go after all the legendaries if I can't fit them all in. So, don't expect that. And back Drayton goes. I have found out from doing a few resets before, Drayton is the one constant. He always shows up here, kind of just sulking on the table. Thinking you're busy? Okay. And the real important part, the battle. Let's see if her team's improved at all. I'm willing to bet the answer is probably no. Oh, you never know. You never know. They do spike up the difficulty for some of these. So you never know. Oh my god, she's smart! Lamora was the Pokemon that set up spikes for him with a physical move before. And she sent it out last the first time around. She got smart! Finally! So I hit it, and now I do a spike the rest of the battle, but I'm fine with that, because, like, would I rather swap out? Good news, though, I think I can actually counter this. The Dr. Spikes, I think, do not affect steel types. And I'm probably going to switch out anyway because Epilogue's ice. Probably wouldn't be great for Extra stay out. But I think if I bring out Overquill or Metagross, those toxic spikes are gone. The steel can't get poisoned, and I think poison can't get poisoned either. What would be more advantageous here, though? Probably Metagross, because steel's good against ice. Yeah. But hey, at least she improved her team. At least it's not garbage anymore. We're just kind of backwards. Alright, we'll do a Meteor Mash. Ooh, it held on! That was a natural... That was naturally it hanging on, too. That wasn't like an ability, that wasn't like a Zoroark, a Disguise or anything. Like, that was just straight up. Epilogue held on by like 3 points. Which, great. Buffra, that's Psychic type, I believe. I resist it pretty well, and I don't really want to switch out. I think Heavy Slam would do more damage now. I think Espathra's fairly light, because it's a bird. But I'll try it. Or Shift Shadow Ball. Metagross can't handle us much longer. I might have to switch out anyway. Okay, good. I was right. That worked out well. We might have to switch out Metagross here. Dragapult? This sucks because... actually... Assuming the Toxic Spikes are actually gone because I swapped in Metagross, Alchemy should be fine here. Because Dragon can't hit it. I think it's worth a shot. I think it's worth a shot. Alchemy! Yeah, the Toxic Spikes are gone! I was right. Or never mind, it waits after the both out. Never mind. I could have swore there was a generation or at some point where, like, you sent out a skill type and, oh, the Toxic Spikes are gone. Alchemy can deal with it. We're fine. Annabelle's gonna be okay. Yeah, we handle that fine. If Dragapult survives this, we might... Oh, never mind. I'm thinking we stand and put a light screen up anyway. Not like it matters. I mean, her team's not exactly super tough or anything. Okay, Alchemy's not poison, we're fine. Chestnut is grass fighting. So I think we're gonna stay in so we can get a light screen up. Even though it won't matter super... It won't matter a lot for Chestnut because it's mainly physical. But hey, Fairy's good against fighting, so it's worth it. Set up for later. She's setting up 2, which is concerning. It shouldn't affect Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, it's special. So maybe... Uh-oh. It put up Protect, but it also hits us. Great. Yeah, they actually fixed her dang team. She put Glimmer out first. Okay. Dazzling Gleam again. There we go. Okay, next. King Gambit. That's Steel Dark. I think I'm gonna switch here. You know what? Yeah, Escadrille. Toxic Spikes won't hit it, so we're fine. Woo! Oh, we're at our last Pokemon, too. Wow. That went by surprisingly smoothly. Of course, King Gambit being last makes a lot of sense. Because now it's going to be super strong as if I don't get rid of this thing now. Yeah, she actually put her team in the correct order. She didn't have it freaking backwards. I don't know what the heck was up with that in the original fight. That is so dumb. But this makes a lot more sense. Part of me wonders if they did have it like this originally for the actual fight beforehand, and then they realized that maybe it was a bit too hard. Well, that's a problem. I didn't notice what type she was translating into. Now I wasted my Terra. She freaking called it. Oh boy. Wow, she's playing really smart. Well, I wasted my Terra. I didn't think she would translate in the flying of all things. Good job. You actually accounted for your weaknesses. It does mean that I'm in a bit of a problem though, because Escadrille's useless. She couldn't do anything to it anymore. Light Grimoire off, I don't think that matters too much. Metagross is not gonna survive. Like, it's down in one hit. Meloetta might be okay as long as I don't Relic Song. Special commentary for King Gambit. I figure as much. I think Meloetta's probably our best bet here. Oh, but... Oh, no, wait. I know Meloetta's super fast because of all the EVs I put into it, but I don't know if it's going to outspeed King Gambit. I don't know its speed. If it does, we might be fine to one-shot it with the Thunderbolt. If not, Meloetta's going to be in trouble. I assume we outspeed, and then we have enough Pokemon that we could probably pretty easily clean up after. So I think it's worth the risk. I think it's worth the risk. I'm gonna assume we outspeed. We do. Is it a one-shot? Okay. Escadrille did enough so that way we could clean up. We're fine. Yeah, Dina actually played smart this time. Holy shit. I'm so glad they fixed this fight. So much better now. Really got to be a decision. I got gloves! I think specifically they're fur gloves? Or not. Ooh. I think I could look like this for some reason. I want to get a good look at the gloves, but it's a one part I can't really get a good look in. I can kind of do this. It's got a little compass on it. I have a loading screen on my hands. I'll wear them. I'll wear them. Let's go. It fits everything else. She's got black and blue. I've got black and gold. Therefore, I'm superior. Oh, sweet. Does this mean I'm an honorary member of Elite 4? Am I like the Elite 5th member? Like, Elite 5? Is that the whole thing now? Cool. Anyway, I guess now we've invited everyone on here at least once. So I think now we just do these last two battles and start cycling through everyone to get the trades done. Let the cycle begin! We'll do two at a time, actually, since I'm here. And I have plenty of points for it, because I only needed 5,000 to fully clear out everything here. We got 8,500 last time, which is crazy. Make a good team. The tickles up in her hair. Okay, man. Alright, let's actually do Rika's battle. I know the battle itself doesn't count towards the trade stuff. I can guarantee that you don't need to do the battle to do the trade. So you can theoretically trade first, then battle later, which is fun. I think it still outspeeds me and I'm weak to it. But I'm gonna try it anyway! Okay, the little difference actually makes up for it. So I know Dub Trio's pretty dang fast. It's pretty dang fast. For Terra, I'm gonna swap. Grass Ground. Metagross? Ice Punch it. This should be easy. Also, we have two fairly slow Pokemon going out at the same time. I don't know if I don't know if I outspeed. Not like it really matters much. I'm pretty sure I resist the grass stuff. It's the ground stuff I'm worried about. It probably is Earthquake. Cat speed. In one shot. You didn't have a soft level cap? It's not a soft level cap. It's just straight up like, this is the levels they got. You gotta have to deal with it. Yeah, she's very much ground type. I forgot about that. I wish Samantha had something that could actually counter. Like, they can't hit me with ground, but then I could do super effective to it. Like, I can't do that with Samantha. I wish I could. Alchemy is faster, I'd go with her. Just to make it more consistent, but I guess we'll be fine. Level 88 of all things. Yeah. Ice punch. Yeah, speed still. Ah! Even with a crit, it still tanked it. There's the earthquake I was worried about. Metagross really hasn't been that great for me. I don't know if I didn't really properly build it or anything. I kind of just let it go. But like, maybe when it's at its peak, the proper full competitive build, maybe it's actually really good. But like, Wiz Cash, I think it's worth it for Alchemy because of Energy Ball. I get they want Red to have the highest level Pokemon ever, but like, come on. Make him show up unless he was level 90 or 95. Yeah. If they're gonna bring Red back, make it even stronger. Come on. he can keep his reputation. Gotta do something with it. Okay, camera up, I'm switching again. Fire ground. Over close pretty quick. I think a liquidation would one shot. Woo! There we go. So I have enough to counter ground that it's fine. Clodsire, ground, poise. Give it a little switch here. I think he's supposed to be going for a psychic. Well, actually, we're not at our last Pokemon yet, are we? Or, no, this has to be our last. I think she had a Clodsire as a race. She's probably gonna try Slice Ground. So maybe, no, Poison's good against Fairy. I can't send Alchemy out. Metagross it is. I think we still end up outspeeding Clodsire anyway. Everything go up that level. Yeah! This is somewhat of one. Exactly. Okay. She's gonna Terastallize in the ground, so I think Ice Punch is the way to go, but Metagross is not gonna be able to one-shot with it. Because for some reason, I know for a fact that Ice Punch is not same type attack bonus. So that's probably part of the reason why. They're like, come on! I feel like I should be able to one-shot something with it at this level. I'm gonna go for it. I'm not Terastallizing in a Steel 100%. Like, that's not happening. Are you crazy? Oh my god, I forgot that Black and White 2 in a hard mode. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, they should bring that back. I don't know why it's only in that game. Okay, so you stole a turn. Great job. But wow. You think you're so special. And there we go. It doesn't one-shot. If it was same type of— ooh, another freeze, we're fine. Never— what the fuck? What? A 0-turn freeze? That just doesn't seem fair. A 0-turn freeze. Are you kidding me? Get out of here! Yeah, Gen 5 had music for being low HP. Apparently it was gonna be in Gen 6 as well, but they scrapped it. Which is so disappointing! I wish they would keep that. That was cool. Can't you go easy on me for once? Come on! Bruh. Why? I don't know! When people say that Gen 5 is peak Pokemon, I kind of get it now. It's kind of frustrating. Ability patch? That's kind of worth it. It's just so frustrating. It's like, come on! You can do cool things! And they just don't! I've seen a lot of stuff, like all the like neat concept art and some of the Pokemon designs and everything, and there's some good stuff in there! And they just don't. And I don't get why. What is up with Game Freak? Part of it, I think, is just poor execution because of, like, you know, you've seen how rushed his last couple gens have been, but still, it's so weird to me. They have all these cool ideas, but they just don't do shit with them. I'm just so confused. Like, what's going on behind the scenes? Alright. The last battle of the actual special coaches. And then we have all the stuff for the members of the club that cycle around. So the rest of the Blueberry Elite Four and Kieran and Carmine. So Caparaja. Let's just go drill run. That's probably safe, right? It's steel. You're weak to ground, such as I. But we just can't deal with it. Just with, oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah. Bronzong levitates, getting the switch. I might be wrong about the levitate thing, but I don't want to take my chances. Also psychic. Which ain't great. I really don't have a great counter, do I? My best shot is probably like U-turn and then swap it to someone else to finish the job. But I'm fully assuming that Bronzong has levitate because it floats around, but like I don't know that for sure. Yeah, we'll just go with the assumption and just work with it. Whatever. Koopa is the steel, we can swap out. Probably gonna go for something that'll go well against flying, so... Metagross is good here. Fufu will be nice, except for the psychic part. Levitate's possibly a problem. Alchemy's bad here. Although that's probably our best bet. Honestly. We gotta hope that Thunderbolt does enough. I'm working with a lot of assumptions with Pokemon I'm not great with. Ice Spinner! Well, again, good thing I swapped out. I figured it would do something that's flying. That would have been bad against Excadrill. That would have been bad with Metagross. No, Ice does nothing with Steel. Steel's good against Ice. Maybe Metagross would have been good. Well, for defense reasons. It would have been a nice swap. So. Damn. Okay. We're at the pre-download phase, huh? 1 week to go. Mastodon. Let's do this. I know it's probably sooner for you. So I'm willing to bet that because you pre-downloaded it, you're doing the few days early thing. But I'm playing on Switch. I don't get that treatment. I have to wait half a week, and everyone else gets to have fun without me. Yeah. Now I have to be sad. I already blocked the terms on Twitter because apparently the leaks going around and people are already spreading stuff. So I'm trying to no Sonic stuff on my Twitter for now. So I'm already ready for when the game actually releases. But over that I'm swapping out. Steel, I think maybe. It's still flying. It has to be still flying. Not dark. Right? It's Corviknight. It's a bird. You get a physical copy on your Xbox? Sweet. It's still a better version of the game than what I'm getting. My entity was subpar because my laptop would probably explode. Well, let's go with Nolita. Oh no, it's psychic. I'll reach this with Relic Song and maybe I could stay in and brick break stuff. You're still waiting until Friday anyway? Wait. You pre-downloaded, which means you bought the game, but you still need the physical disc. What? What? Did you buy the game twice or something? What the hell? what the heck? That makes no sense to me. Damn it, you're flying, right. I kinda have to hope, this is a mistake. This is a very big mistake. Would Brick Break with same type of attack bonus be enough to get Corviknight out of the picture at neutral damage? Or do I have to... Attack's really high right now. Brick Break might be enough. I think it's worth a shot. Okay, we got rid of the Reflect at least. Let's hope we can do more from that! Ow! That's not good. Okay, Brick Break again! Oh my god, I did less! It did less that time? What? Well, Brick Break's gonna do enough now! Bye! This was played so poorly, I'm sorry. I got rid of the Reflect at least, that's what matters. So it was good for that. Can't wait until you bite. You can't play them until you do it by digital or insert a disc? But the game's already on the disc though, right? Otherwise, what's the point? Magnezone, Steel Electric, we stay in. Ah, sturdy! Damn it! Well, good news, I think I get rid of Light Screen with Brick Break as well, not just Reflect. I think that's how it works. So, alright. Your setup means nothing! Katan. You stay in. You defeat you, you'll see. Yeah, about that. You're gonna translate it into steel. I'm gonna translate it into fighting and do extra damage from Brick Break, and goodbye. Instead of playing off the disc, he just copies the content of the disc onto the Xbox. But I guess that makes it kind of like PC. Like old PC games, you put the disc in and install, so you need the disc still. But like, you'd think pre-downloading wouldn't be necessary for a physical version, because you would just install the game from the disc. Reloading time? I mean, maybe. Still weird to me. I'd be more okay with it installed from the disc, but you're downloading the game from the online anyway. Like at that point, it might as well just be a digital version. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, what the heck? It does download for this, but you just said that you've pre-downloaded the game and you don't have the disc yet. What? I'm not sure I quite understand. Thanks for the rare candies, though, game. I'll take it. Okay. All the battles from the coaches. And while I'm here... Hey, button, come on. Piece of cake. It was fine. Alright. I think that means we've done battles with all of the Blueberry Elite Four, as well as Kieran and Carmine, so... I think this is actually our last battle? Maybe? Let's look at that super secret final boss. You'll have to wait a little bit for the copy of the disc, but like... I don't get it. Okay, so Steel's good at both of these. I don't remember which one was worse. I think Whimsicott was more of a setup, so aim for Whimsicott. And I think I'm gonna stay this form for Meloetta. I think we're gonna flip a Whimsicott. Get out of the way. I should use Brick Break. Get rid of that light screen. Interesting idea. Flare up. Right. Get rid of the Bramble like that. We can Brick Break the Whimsicott and get rid of the light screen. That still wasn't enough to knock it out. Even with that? Are you kidding me? Bruh. Are you joking? Game? What? I'm sorry? Ow. Or did it fire punch? This game, man. Let's get rid of Bramble. Didn't bother. Just in case you went for another light screen or something, I wanted to break just in case. Everyone's faster on that side, which is scary. Now you can't set up anymore. Whimsicott's down. Bye. Dragon Ball. Oh, I remember Primarina. I think its whole thing was with its ability, sound-based moves become fairy type or water type or something, and it was so annoying to deal with originally. I hated this thing. We threw the slow bro easily enough. And now we have an actual counter for Primarina. Multiple, actually. We can tap it. Energy Ball. What the fuck? I thought that would do more. Okay. Ow! There goes the River Run idea. Boy. Now it's a problem again. Now it's a problem again. Okay. Okay. This might be a bad idea, but I think it's worth trying. I'm not gonna go for Toxic Spikes. I'm just gonna focus on getting rid of Primarina because that's the main problem. Just make it. I'll focus on Primarina because that's the problem. Get out of here. Please. Okay. I was worried it was gonna still outspeed us. Now it's not a problem. Goodbye. Lucky paralysis. Okay. So the biggest problem's out. How much do you want to bet the game knew it would freeze? Screw it. And then I immediately kind of went, haha, friendship. You can't stop me. Okay. Alchemy. I can Barbarage Alchemy. This is neutral, but I think it's worth it. Oh! I don't remember that! I don't remember having the ability to do that. Ow. Okay. Push the defense spell, that's good. Okay. Okay! Alchemy's poison, that's good. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Or not, left us counter that well enough. I'm gonna just go first when I copies the game to Xbox to speak the disc. So it's like a typical PC gaming, I guess. But at the same time though, like the disc is only a key at that point. You don't even need it to install. Feels like it has less of a point now still. Let's give her a slow, bro. Heals a bit, but that's fine. Your citrus berry means nothing. Goodbye. Alright. That's good at least. How much Alchemy recovering? We have Bar Barrage. We probably still take it out. Or at least we get close enough. It's fine. Look at all the leftover stuff. 2 leftovers and a black sludge. Takes forever. This is our last. It's the last Pokemon. Our own Excadrill. Well, first off, Overpull may go down, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. And Meloetta, I'd rather just keep out for now. She's not gonna try slicing the ground. Right? She won't. She wouldn't. I think she has all fairies except for the Slowbro. Just a mess with you. I know Psychic would have been better realistically for damage. I was hoping for a paralysis chance. Because, it did outspeed! Oh well. I knew for a fact Meloetta was not going to take it out in one shot, no matter what happened. I was banking on paralysis being a possibility. The game said no. I'm just gonna have to deal. Fine by me. Could just go B class, but power. I figured. Ground's our real problem on this team. But we did fine! Let's go! It all worked out, we're fine! Alright. All the battles, I think. Only took about an hour. Oh, so cute. I got another phone case I'll never use. Yay! Yeah, now I have black and white. Gen 5 remakes? What? I'm still keeping the duck. Alright. So now for the long part. Hang on. Sandwiches count as cooking. Alright. Alright, that's 2 for Crispin. So next time I interact with him is gonna be a trade. Alright. So now the cycle begins. This is the boring part, everyone. This is the part where we kind of just have to slowly do this. I guess it's fine, but it's still weird. I'm so used to the discs actually mattering more. The director's a nice guy. This is my own fault for going over the DS Biz. Shock. Want me to just show you? it's a bit incomplete. There's 2 Pokemon left. Hey, Vix, you want to help with that? Someone went and modded my Pokedex app? I did the app open source, so I could tattoo as I saw it. Open source, open source, open source. Alright. We continue the cycle. Yeah, I'm still missing those last 2 Pokemon. Which are Scarlet exclusive, and only one exists. Okay, this is the counterpart to my Iron Crown and Iron something or other. But, yeah. Be safe out there. Would be a good way to go. What % chance the Pokemon usually have to land a crit? I think the 4% normally. I remembered. Totally fine. There we go. Yeah, it would be nice if the Switch had something like that, I guess. Because then it means that speedruns don't have to use a digital version, but at the same time, though, there's just part of me that feels like the game being on this thing, and it runs off this thing. I don't know. I'm just so used to it. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but like... it just feels so weird to me. Not contribute. I wish the coach to hire up. No! Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Wait, why is my hand in the camera? What? My hand's not supposed to be in the view here. I don't think. I was maybe like, wow, this computer has a really low resolution. What the heck's up with this thing? And now my hand, now my hand's on the screen. It's gonna, I don't know how I did that. That's not normal. Oh my gosh. The hitbox is like pushing my hand in, because I turn away, it's gone. But the camera gets pushed in by the desk. I think I'm supposed to be the hand holding out the phone. But like, oh my god, that is so weird. Like, my hand is phasing into the camera. Or like phasing into itself. Like, this is like peak PS1 right here. And then it phases into the desk. Like, this is gonna hurt. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Generation 9, everybody! Oh, man. Generation 9. It's just like this, huh? maybe? Okay. Oh, I couldn't have won. Dang it. You cheated me, game. That was sweet, though. I don't know. Full upper in the terrarium. Half a lap then. Great. I'm just gonna go over here. Quick resume? You mean like that? I'm joking. I'm joking. I know it's not like that, but come on. I saw an opportunity. Put this system into sleep mode, and you just load the game back up as long as you didn't load anything else. It's fine. Artist chapter number leaf 4. I figure more of the battle sense. Okay, sure, do that sort of stuff right now, Mom, when I'm streaming. I told you about it. The opening the door definitely didn't get picked up on the mic or anything. It spooked the hell out of me. It can make like a save state, I guess. That's kind of cool, I guess, but I feel like that would break things after some time. There are some games I will never trust with a feature like that. Anyway. 7 or 8 games in Quick Resume? What the heck? Put on right. Arvin has that case. Don't distract with the point. That's good. I have a duck on mine. Second loop. It happens. I wouldn't say that. I'd probably do something like that, let's be honest. Ooh. I know this choice doesn't matter at all. I like the fact it gives the option though. I'm gonna be nice. Former champion. And now is the actual point where it actually means something. We are now in the training phase. It's too well, ironically. It's almost like a save state. It's almost like a save state system. It's kind of broken. All right. Actual mode Rika or Rika as is? Which do I like more? This is the one I battled. So I'll take it. Alright. Trade time. And a Wooper. You can have a Mega Man. Mom's making noise up there again. I fucking told her. And now my cat's trying to escape in the garage, apparently. I can hear Mom like, get back, get back. Hey, why have I lost connection to the server? Uh-oh. She's a precious little baby. So? You wanna go to scare the other kids. Aww. So freaking cute. Right? Think it's you can have a Mega Man. It's just, hey, save states exist in our games, but it's not emulation or anything. We just pause everything, come back. Uh-oh, we broke multiplayer. Shit. Alright. The director. I wonder if I have enough points to be able to actually fully 100% everything too, like get all the stuff in the contribute tab. I wonder. I'm probably close. What is he like best about the Academy? I mean, the location's pretty freaking sweet. Like, underwater terrarium is freaking amazing. But... I'll go with this. Yeah, Donald! That was the day you gave me Donald. Pomo. You can have a Mega Man. Now we match! I don't think the terrarium's enough, dude. Trust me, some of these are from Area Zero, ball things. Open. You can have a Mega Man. I know, but it's funny to think of, like, he loads the save state, he's like, wait a minute! Where am I? The game kind of panics. That'd be funny, though. That'd be funny. Right? How'd it go? Hey! Okay. A Rockruff. You can have a Mega Man. Again, I wish this was the trade screen normally. There's no freaking lag here. But no, it has it up in the sky and all that with extra particle effects. And it's all stupid. It runs so smoothly, and the audio's all synced. Ah! Come on. Plus, it really gives the feel of it properly teleporting, you know? Between games, between worlds. But no, it has to fly in the sky. Meaning it has to keep the entire freaking map loaded. Ugh. So dumb. Me too. In case it made first time devs and woman actual freak out like that. It's called personality. The game has character. Gimme Ghoul. Interesting. You can have a Mega Man. Sure, the enemies worked so hard on in a game that they had to rush out the door because stupid deadlines. God forbid we delay the game a year. Everyone was like, wait, Gen 8's already over? What do you mean we're already at Gen 9? That should have been a sign that maybe you should have waited a bit. Plus, with everything that happened around Gen 8, it would have been nice if we could have had one more year where it was at Worlds. But no, we just had the one. Just had the one. Just kind of have to deal with it. It's kind of upsetting, actually. At least it seems like Legends ZA is like a sign that maybe they're gonna take their time with shit now. Like, Gen 9 went so poorly that they're like, okay, something needs to change. Aspiration for the future. I've got so many. So I have so many dreams, they're actively getting in the way of each other, and I'm just constantly running around in complete confusion. You see how much stuff I had to do to 100% this. I'm going all over the place trying to get points and finish the Pokedex and do the trade stuff, and... Meowth. I wonder what kind it'll actually give me. You can have a Mega Man. Legends Arceus was supposed to release earlier? Really? They delayed Legends Arceus, but not the main generation that released later that year. Or maybe like, was it the same year? Or was it the year after? Doesn't matter, it still came out too early. They should have delayed Scarlet Violet. That's all I'm saying. That's the main point. Who cares if I get dates wrong? A Ranger? Pokemon Ranger! They reference... I haven't played Pokemon Ranger. I just know it was a thing on the DS, and then they completely ditched it. I get it. It's a touchscreen game, but like, I don't even think it had a 3DS game. Which is actually kind of upsetting. Was same year? Yeah, no wonder it felt a bit much. No wonder it felt a bit much. Meditate. You can have a Mega Man. Again, I'm just glad that Game Freak's taking it a bit more slow nowadays. Like, I feel like Gen 9 was the big wake-up call. If there's really any game that would really constitute that, it's this one. Alright. Second row clear. Just a few more on the bottom row. Don't be too certain just yet. Hey! Hey! I'll say this. They announced the game, say it's gonna be coming out next year, and they haven't been in a rush to show off anything. Even if everyone else is like, why are they showing anything off? Oh no, it's so bad. Oh no, it's going terribly. But it's like, guys, they're being upfront. Yeah, we're making a new game. Yes, we're taking our time. Like, you complain about them rushing out Gen 9, and then you expect them to keep up that pace. Stop it. Calm the fuck down. Charcadet. Okay. You can have a Mega Man. I will admit I am curious about what Legends DS could actually have, but I understand that it's gonna take time. I guess you're right in that regard, but like, at the same time, they haven't announced. They haven't announced any release date outside of a general. Next year, you're getting Legends ZA. I don't know if they're gonna release Generation 10 in the same year. Again, that feels so weird to me. Just think about it. This game came out 23, right? I don't think Generation 10's gonna already be here 2 years later. Usually it takes at least 3 or 4, right? And I want them to take their time with it! That's all I'm saying. I remember this one. You're both by spinning around. I know, because I have it out for you. He knows what he's holding as well as what he's spin around. It's very specific. It's kind of crazy how complex this whole thing is. You can have a Mega Man. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I don't see Generation 10 coming as quick. Again, Gen 9 feels like their wake-up call, like something's wrong here. Come on. Get your shit together. And the fact that they said, hey, we're making a new Legends game, it's coming out sometime next year, and then it's been radio silence. Even with everyone being like, where's Legends DA? I think they want to wait till they actually have something that looks good. Because you said, in its current state with the leaks, it's beatable. But that's not enough. The feature for all future Pokemon games. All future ones that have this Pokemon in. Remember, they don't have to bring in every single Pokemon nowadays. Nowadays, they're limiting it to like 800 a generation. Milcery might take a break. I think that's fair. Yay! Rini. You can have a Mega Man. Alright. And finally, Gita. You're not considering moving a Unova, are you? I'm not moving, this is a temporary thing. Limit Culinary 0. You could have a Mega Man. And that's all the special coaches. It's all clear now. Now it's mainly just... it's just messing around with the date in order to get everyone else to show up. They're all gold! Let's go! Alright, contribute BP. It's unlocked now. This one who summons the greatest number of guest coaches to our fine house of learning who's in BP will earn the right to challenge Blueberry Academy's beloved secret boss. What was the second? My thanks for inviting so many talented people to Blueberry Academy. I think you bring yourself a special gift. Challenge the Academy's secret boss to a battle. Swing by the Academy entrance, why don't you? We'll be waiting for you there. We'll talk to you later. Gee, I wonder who it's going to be. Alright. You auto-watch me. We're just doing it. The secret boss. Ta-da! I did it good! Do you have level 100 Pokemon? You probably don't. Main boss, but it's more fun if it's a secret boss. It's stronger, isn't it? It's almost like it's a video game. Alright. Now how bad is this gonna be? Because some of the later fights I've done were a bit rough. Let's do this thing. There's Striker and Mandibuzz. Interesting start. Striker floats near with air balloons, so I can't. Ah, shit. It has no weakness right now. I hit it with something. LA 6. Let me check something. Meloetta is faster, so if I use Meloetta to hit Zebstrika, I can knock it down. So, Excadrill can still use Drill Run on Zebstrika. Meloetta, as much as Thunderbolt is giving Minbuzz right now, take some time and just hit Zebstrika at all, please. They should pop the balloon. Yep. Almost actually one-shot on its own, but, oh well. Bye, Zebstrika. Oh boy. Okay. That's not great, but I can deal with it. See? Samurai! Okay. Samurott in Gen 5 is water. Wait, is it just water? Because I think the Hisuian form's like water dark or something. But I think this is just straight up water. The Excadrill probably shouldn't be staying out. It's not gonna do much to Mandibuzz, and Samurott's gonna kick its ass. I'm gonna switch out. Maybe a mistake, I don't know, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, Alchemy, why not? In the meantime, Meloetta, I can hit either of them. It'll be fine. I don't want Mandibuzz to do Toxic anymore. Like Sonic's really sounds like we're taking this on it. You never know though. Hey! Paralysis, let's go. And never mind. Oh, I thought I was gonna eat it. I thought I was eating a berry to get rid of the paralysis. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. So Mandibuzz we can take out pretty easily. But at the same time, X's are scary. I think it's best to go for the Samurott right now. X's are. Goodbye. Oh, come on! It held on one! Ah, great. Held on one, and now Meloetta's gone. Oh, boy. Okay, I know Alchemy outspeeds, but I want to at least use it a bit to set up. I need something that's quick that'll also get rid of the Samurai. So I'm not so worried about the Mandibuzz anymore. I'm gonna bring in Overquill. I think Overquill outspeeds. So Overquill's a pretty fast one. So Light Screen, and I can just use anything really. I Samurai. Alright. Making a good proper turn to set up too, because the Mandibuzz protected. Even better. Alright. What you got? Emboar. Fire fighting. Good timing I brought out a Pokemon with a water move. Sure. Emboar. Kirby might be able to clean up. I don't know. Ah! I feel like Teslin has like I feel like Dazzling's power is split in half when it has multiple targets. Jesus! It did that much? Well, thanks for the recoil, but my god! That was at full, I think! Oh my god! Okay then. Well, the toxic has not mattered at all because of my friendship. Jeez. Gothitelle. Psychic. Which means that Overcool can stay out, but it's gonna be a bit weird with low health. Get rid of the mana buzz at least. Okay, wasn't expecting the one shot. Okay, the mana buzz is gone and no more toxic. That's not the one thing it really did, just try to use toxic and it didn't really work. Yeah. Ooh, friendship! Was it? Wait! Did Overcool just hang on one naturally? It didn't give me the problem that it held on out of powering through or whatnot. It didn't say that. Holy shit! Overcool hung on one on its own! Jesus! Dazzling gives up Gothitelle and hits Superior. Superior is an odd one. Because I don't know what Terra he's gonna use on it. Right now it's just pure grass, but he could set to anything. And there have been some strange oddballs. There've been some oddballs in this. Some that actually are really good choices. Like the King Gambit with Flying Terra. That was cool. I think we're gonna try this. We'll see how this goes. Either way, Overcool goes down regardless. I'm fine, we just leave him out regardless, so whatever. Sure, I gotta do something. Rock! Okay. Interesting. Okay, it outsped Overcool. That actually is really interesting, because Rock's good against fire, which you would normally use on a Superior. It's also good against flying as well. Like, Rock's actually a really good choice. Ooh. Okay. I think Excadrill might be our best bet here. Because of the fact that we just have really good stuff against ground. Against rock. You also have Energy Ball now for me, and we'll run by. Contrary, oh shit. Don't worry, it's over. Don't need to worry about that. It's fine. Plus, I've dealt with Contrary before. Doing the 7-star Terra Raid events have taught me a few things. Like, one of the recent raid events, he took advantage of it by having a Pokemon that would learn... What was it called? Skill Swap? So you take Contrary and give it garbage. And then you purposely use, like, stuff like Overheat, I think, to increase your special attack. And then just go crazy. It was nuts. Did you take us from the last defeat? Means the Blueberry King! I am the king of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet! Wasn't a proper title later for now. Offer congratulations. 3 Comet Shards. More. You trade? Let's. Alright. Well, welcome to come with me. Well. I wanna go to the back here. There we go. You can have a Mega Man. I'm not worried about Contrary, don't worry. Besides, Excadrill. Excadrill. Like, come on. Come on, dude. Is that a shiny? Is that a fucking shiny? It's a shiny! He just gave me a shiny! I don't think you could give any of these guys shinies. He just gave me one for free. Holy shit! Well then. Huh. Okay then. So at least 5 trades left, all of which are involving stuff in here, which involves the date changing, so refreshes at midnight and all that sort of stuff. I did keep track of how many times we interacted with everyone in the club room. So Kieran, Carmine, and Crispin are all good for one more through their trade. Then we have the other 2. We need to do 2 interactions with. I think I've only met both of them once. I think at some point, Game Freak should experiment with giving NPCs unique held items on the table to the player. It would be kind of interesting, but I feel like an item to be unobtainable like that, like maybe a post-game reward. I'd like that you give it as a post-game reward, because that would mean like really good shit for competitive. Also, yeah, free shiny. So yeah, all the trades that are left are just hope I get the interactions I need, which means that if I want to show off all the trades on stream, I either have to do some off stream or we have to mess around with the time again. But before I do any of that, Nix, do you have your Paradox Legendaries? I want to see if we can finish up the Pokedex today. I know I've asked a few times, but this has been taunting me. This has been taunting me, sitting here for who knows how long. And I want to know what the heck you get for 240. Look, the game isn't telling me. It could be anything. If we could get this trade done, that'd be nice. And also, I want to put them in home. You can't say you do. Damn it. I would also want to put them in Pokemon Home for a bit to register them in the Pokedex, because in order to fully clear the Pokedex for the Shiny Melaletta, I have to put everything in Home at some point, including the version exclusives. I don't think it counts most of the mythicals. Like, I don't think it counts. It might not count Pecharunt or Iron Lee's Walking Lake, because these 2 were event exclusive. So they have rerun it, it's event exclusive. Like, it stops here in the Pokedex. And Pecharunt's a mythical. Yeah. So, you know, I'd have to borrow it for a bit, put them in Home, let them sit for a little bit. By that I mean just kind of put them in the box, then take them right back out, just register them in the Pokedex, in Home. So for some reason it can't just sync with the game! And then put it back in Violet, trade them back to you. And while that's happening, you could put in Iron Crown and Iron Boulder in your Pokedex, so you don't have to worry about it. We can both get 2 steps closer to Shiny Melaletta. And plus, I'm still this. So maybe that'll be a thing for next week, because there's no way in heck I'm actually going to be getting everything else done today, unless I really power through. I think we still have 5 legendaries to go find, and we all know how long it takes to get them, usually. I think I'm just gonna go after 1 today, and then probably call stream there, because I don't want to go on for 4 hours again. And plus, I gotta have something to justify another stream of this. Considering there's still 1 stream left before we get into Sonic. So, 4 legendaries, completing the Pokédex, and getting the last of the trades, I think would be enough to justify 1 more stream. What do you think? And plus, that would give a week, roughly, for you to get the Paradox legendaries on your end, so we can do the trade. I know I've brought it up before. I don't want to sound like I'm being too pushy about it, but you know, I've completed the other Pokédexes. I'm this close to completing the last one, and you know. And don't worry, I will give them back. I will give them back to you. Alright. So which one should I go for today? Oh, it worked? Alright. Suicune. Enjoying the famous lake you got in Paldea. I'm having a little kind of skill. Good shot. Fine rice, give my list here. Famous lake. Well, it could mean somewhere out here on one of these islands. I don't think it's gonna be here. Might be though. It's gonna be on a landmass somewhere on this lake, probably. So I don't think there's really any other real lakes. Yeah. I say we go for Suicune, and then we call stream. How about that? Knowing my luck, it'll still take 15 minutes just to find the damn thing. I know how this usually goes. I know how this usually goes. It's... Luckily, he's at least like fairly specific. He's fairly specific, like, the famous lake. Okay. There's only really one big lake here. So I really try to go to all these different land masses, and eventually I'll find it. This one should be simple. And I feel like having something vaguely simple would be nice. I looked at chat, and I immediately ran to a crow again. So, which do I put on first, Sonic or Shadow? Here's the thing. I was thinking about doing a poll for that. Letting you guys decide. Because I have reasons to do both. I could do Sonic first because it's the first game on the list, and because I know that game. I'll be nice to revisit that and see how it's different from the original game. But also, there's Shadow Gens, the new game that I think even like one of the people at Sega was like, if you've played Sonic before, start with Shadow Generations. Probably play Sonic Generations before. Enjoy the new thing. Do the more difficult thing first. I'm like, there are legit reasons to do both of them first. So I feel like having you guys decide would be nice. But I'm fine with doing either of them first. So if all else fails, I can leave it up to a coin flip, maybe. Hey, I found it! See, this one was simple. This one was simple. Save our game. Plug another one up in the front. And away we go. The lives on or off? I'm turning lives on. Because A, as I always played it. B, the lives are actual things in the game, like collectibles. And I want to see Sonic's disembodied floating head. I always thought it was kind of funny as a kid. It's like, I'm playing Sonic Generations, and I'm playing Rooftop Run, and I'm at a point, and it's like, there's just a Sonic head floating on the top of the building, staring at me. It's just kind of goofy. They might do the medal system again from, like, Origins and Colors Ultimate, but, like, I don't know. Besides, it's not like it matters either way, because, like, I've played Generations before. I just don't want life to go away, man. I'm old-fashioned, you know me. I like having a live system, okay? Even if it makes me weird, I like it. I know Shadow Gens doesn't, but that's a new game. I can't play it. Plus, I'm not happy about the way they removed lives from Colors Ultimate with that whole tail save system. But that whole system was awkward. That's from what I heard, because I haven't played it. I'm not gonna play it because it's not a good remaster. I'm gonna stick with the original game. But the tail save system I hear being a bit strange. Because, like, if you lose a life, you have no luck. You have extra lives, so, like, yeah, typical checkpoint stuff. But if you have a tail save, like, sometimes he brings you back to the platform you just were on. Sometimes he's a bit finicky with it. Like, I never quite understood what the heck was up with it. I just heard nothing but confusion about the whole thing, which is concerning. I'm pretty sure Sonic Generation will just go with the checkpoint system, but even then, like, does it matter? In my case, I've played Sonic Generations before. Really, if anything, lives just give me finite restarts when I have to inevitably go back and find the Chow I missed, because that's the new thing in Sonic Gens. I know I'm doing a really poor job of, like, justifying this, but, like, I don't want it to change, and I miss lives, okay? I miss the live system. People have, like, lives are pointless in platformers, but, like, there's gotta be some sort of punishment for just trying to rush ahead, you know, in a Sonic game. Besides, oh, I took damage, but I can keep going. Up, just spin, dash, and run constantly. Don't worry about anything. Like, failure doesn't matter. Like, I want failure to matter. If I lose too many lives, I won't have to redo the level again. Okay? Is that reasonable? Like, if I ever make a platforming game, I'm gonna have lives in it. Just so I would be like, hey, you lost a bunch of lives, maybe you need more practice. How about you try replaying the stage again? Because infinite lives, I feel like, encourages people just to not really give a shit as much. There's not really much, you know, risk. Look at Mario Odyssey. I love it and all, but anytime you lose a life in that game, you just drop 10 coins. And depending on where you die, you can just pick them right back up again like nothing happened. So, like, sort of makes losing lives kind of meaningless at that point. He was caught. Shadow seems to be going to have a bit more depth in the platforming. Fair enough. I do think there is a place for infinite lives in games. Like, it was a really hard game, like Super Meat Boy, I get it. Like, that makes sense to have infinite lives. But, like, I feel like most platformers, like, I don't know. Like, I would love to kind of have it be like older games where, like, yeah, the lives, keep the risk. If you game over, you have to do chunks of the game again because you didn't play well or you tried to be too risky. But if you can amass a large number of lives, it's a flex. You're super freaking cool. But yeah. That's just me being old-fashioned. I know that the infinite lives are the way of the future and all that, but I'm gonna miss it. I like having a live system. Even if that makes me weird, I like having a live system. Or long and hard, I don't think life should be a thing. There's a balance to it. There is a balance to it. It's just that a lot of games aren't really good with the balance. And besides, even if I do like incorporate a live system into a game, I don't think I'd go the way of like early Mario, where it's like, you game over, you're doing half of the world again because you have not saved in a while, and we can only save fatalities. Like, I'm not going that far. Like, as far as I'm going, just redo the whole level again. Just erase your checkpoints. That's all, really. One was good, I think it's completely fine. Honestly, I'll take long and hard if it's like the very last thing in the game. If it's the whole game, no. But if it's like the big final challenge, still. Anyone was paying because of being both? Eggman Land was just pain in other ways, because that stage is just kind of strange. And instead of dialing back the difficulty, there's like shove lives into it, it's fine. Just fueling the fires of, you see, infinite lives would be better. It's not helping. Think about it. If Sonic Unleashed had infinite lives, would it really solve the fundamental problems Eggman Land has? Let's face it, there are multiple. Platforming as the Wereclog with that drop shadow. Yeah. Anyway. It has not been 2 hours yet, but at the same time, I don't want to do another legendary. 4 for next time's a good amount. The streaming of the long spectrum, but also very difficult. Yeah, because even playing optimally, doesn't that stage like 20 minutes? Like, that's crazy for a Sonic game in general! Like, I'm fine with long stages, but that seems like too much. Like, I feel like if there's gonna be a long Sonic level, 10 should be the limit. Just like the time limit in the old games. Hit 10 minutes, time over. A stage should not take more than 10 minutes. Your pussy was an hour. But yeah, I said 20 if you're playing optimally. Most people aren't playing optimally. Now, I'm not taking into account stuff where you're clipping through walls and skipping a majority of the stage. Speedrun stuff doesn't count. But yeah, like first time playthrough or somewhat casual playthrough, an hour, that's excessive. That's freaking excessive. And again, giving infinite life to the player is not going to fix that. That's not a problem with the way the fucking life system is. That's a problem with the fact that they put way too much in Eggman Land. They should have dialed it back a bit. But at the very least, if they wanted to feel super big and special, split it into multiple acts! Come on! You can keep all the big, super difficult challenge in that case, but split it up! At that point, you can beat the act, save your game, and you don't have to play that first part again. So you can still keep the gauntlet aspect of it, but having to play multiple acts in a row, but they're separate acts. You can finish, you can save, you're not having to worry about doing all of this in one fucking go. Or, just shorten Eggman Land. Pick out a bunch of stuff. Or cool the difficulty a bit. One act in a Sonic game. On a casual, first-time playthrough. Should not take an hour! Anyway, that's a whole separate subject. Generations luckily never gets that bad. Like, people have their problem with Planet Wisp, but like, skill issue. And again, Planet Wisp does not take an hour. Even on a casual first playthrough, that still takes about 10 minutes, roughly. Maybe 15 if you're being really shit at the game. It's not an hour. Generations, I think they maybe learned a bit. There are also multiple points at Eggman Land where they put a life right after a checkpoint. So what? Like, they knew how much of a gauntlet the stage was. And instead of dialing it back, they just said, Band-Aid fix. Band-Aid. Lives don't fix the fundamental flaws with stage design. And even if you had infinite lives to brute force it, it would still take a long chunk of time. Again, playing it optimally takes 20 minutes. Like that's S rank right there. So I don't think a Sonic stage should be that long. I don't think the lives are the real problem here. Like, infinite lives, okay, turn that hour into like maybe 40 minutes at like minimum. That's still not great. The problem with Eggman Land is that there's just too much. I like the gimmick of being able to swap between day and night and swap between both Sonics at once in one big act, but the act is too big. It does too much. Dial it back a bit. And it seems that with future games, the big final stage, they dialed it back. Except for that one time. That's not even a level, it's a boss rush. That's a whole separate issue. Anyway, enough discussing that. I'll make a poll sometime over the course of the next few days, if I can remember, where you can decide whether I play Sonic or Shadow Gens first. Thursday is the final day of this. We get the last of the legendaries, we complete the Pokedex, we get the rest of the trades done, and we're all good. That's gonna be that. I did not expect this game would be enough on its own to push us all the way to Sonic Generations. But it did. There's just a lot more than I expected, I guess. To be fair, a lot of the time was just because we had to grind for stuff. Like, that in its own right was kind of rough. And then a lot of that was also me being an absolute idiot and being lost in Paldea for hours. Snack Sports is just not descriptive sometimes. It just isn't. It's a bit rough. But oh well. I kind of get it. It's like, hang on, does God of War have lives? Like the original like PS2 God of War. Did that have a life system in it? Because that, I think, is what the Werehog was based on, with that kind of gameplay style. Exactly. It depends on the game format. And I understand Sonic's gonna dial it back a little bit and focus more on the platforming angle of it, but at the same time, like, it's weird. Like, imagine a Pokemon game with lives. That's called Nuzlocke. I joke, but there's a place and a time for lives. Because extra lives are like any other game mechanic. They're a tool. Use them wrong, it's gonna be really bad. I just kind of feel like people are underselling the whole concept. Being like, it's just archaic. We don't need that anymore. That's why I mentioned the God of War thing, because it's the Werehog. I think it works fine with the daytime stages. Because, like, colors, gens. Hello. But the Werehog's gameplay style being more of a beat 'em up game. It's not really an arcadey beat 'em up. So lives don't exactly fit it too well. Even if it is still a platformer at heart, it feels kind of weird. A general Sonic platformer gameplay, lives could work. You could take having a low number of lives as a warning sign. Hey, maybe don't rush so much. Take your time a bit. It's your first time playing the game, okay? I understand Sonic's about going fast, but maybe don't rush so much. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Lives, if done correctly, add risk. And an extra flex if you can amass a number of them. It's just the Werehog being weird, yeah. Werehog being Werehog, I guess. Anyway. That's gonna be it. I'll see you guys next week when we finish this up. And I hope to God I don't get any spoilers on Shadow Gens. Like, I think I've watched enough stuff with Shadow Gens, with like the trailers they put out, and the little bits of music they released. I didn't watch the full playthrough of Kingdom Valley for a reason. I just gotta hold out for one more week. The game's already leaked to an extent, and the game early releases on most platforms, I think on Tuesday. The last few days are gonna be the hardest. Here's hoping I can manage. I don't want spoilers. Please. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Did Dev did an interview a bit ago? I maybe heard something about that, but I don't remember. You know, fill me in a bit on the interview, as long as there's not any like major spoilers of anything. Like, if there's any like level names in there, please don't. Like, yeah, fill me in a bit. Fill me in a little bit. There's just something about going into a game with very few spoilers that's just kind of magical. Like, you never get a first playthrough back, and you don't want that ruined for you. I remember when I got Mario Odyssey. Like, I was late to the game. I was late to the game because, like, the Switch came out in, like, March of 2017. I got my Switch during the holidays then, and then I wouldn't get Mario Odyssey until another, like, 6 months later. So Mario Odyssey had been out for a while. I had to dodge so many spoilers for that game, and when I finally got my hands on it, I played through the whole thing. It was magical. It was magical. And that was like the first time, I think, where I focused so much on trying to avoid as many spoilers as possible. I've been trying to do it ever since. To this day, I've been dodging spoilers for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, even though I have Tears of the Kingdom. So, I need to get around to playing Tears of the Kingdom at some point. I'm not going to stream it. I think it's way too long, given how long I usually stream for, but man, I gotta like set some time aside for that, because I hear Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are really big games, especially if you're like me and try to 100% everything. They claim Shadow Journey has the highest amount of alt routes in the series. Well then. Huh. Don't get my hopes up too much. Anyway, I'm willing to bet that we're going to be playing these stages a lot. Because, like, Sonic Generations, we can get through most of them in, like, 2 or 3 run-throughs. Maybe. I know where, like, most, if not all, the red rings are still. And we still have the new Chao stuff. I don't know where all that is. But Shadow Gens is going to be a whole new experience. I want to play through these stages a shit ton and explore all the different routes, see what else is there. Shadow Gens might take a long time just for me exploring shit. Like, the Sonic Gen stuff's gonna take a while because I'm at 100%. I'm getting all the red rings, I'm doing all the challenges, I'm getting all the Chao stuff. I'm unlocking all the stuff in the collection room. You know me. Shadow, I might just explore a whole fuck ton. Like, not just for collecting shit. Because you never know. Never know. I might just play more on stream just to play it, you know? I might just explore. That's a next week thing. 1 more week to go. We're so close. We're so close! We're so close to peak! We're so close to peak. Anyway, for like the 3rd time now, that's it. I've been standing here in this one spot for like 10 minutes. I'm done. That's the stream. Goodbye.